Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Alright. Think we got the audio situated. We straight. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another market analysis, stocks and futures. Today is March 9th, Monday, March 9th, 2026. We're going to do our analysis for Tuesday, March 10th, 2026. Of course, we ain't got the camera on tonight. We did have the camera on for the weekly analysis. We had it on for the live stream earlier today. I think I do like the having the camera on, so we might do that for a little bit to see how it goes. But yeah, we don't got the camera on tonight, but we still got the analysis going on. All right, first thing first, looking at the economic calendar. Really a recap for today. It wasn't honestly today wasn't the best day at the start. Really was real choppy. I mean, we identified it soon. We got on the charts this morning. It looked like it potentially was gonna be choppy. It was choppy, and then I just now glanced at the charts and seen that from that 2 to 3 right before market close, that last hour of the day, we end up pushing up to the upside real hard. So, man, we're gonna have to check that out, see what the market's trying to do, because it might be trying to sneak and have some moves happening without us seeing it. Okay. Now, looking at the economic calendar, like we said, Monday we had no news. Looking at this calendar right now, it says Tuesday, March 10th, we have existing home sales at 9 a.m. I'm going to check out the updated calendar. Let's make sure in case. Y'all know they always add, so you always got to keep checking the calendars all the time. Yeah, still same thing. Tomorrow only existing home sales at 9 a.m. and then that's it. No other news. Of course, Wednesday is that big news day that we looking towards though. So yeah, tomorrow I think we should have some decent price action. Tomorrow should be better than today was. Going over the earnings for tomorrow, we got Neo in the pre-market. We got Kohl's in the pre-market. We have really that's the main two, and then after the market closed, we got Oracle. And then I told you about Aero Environmental, but we haven't checked the charts. We may check out the charts tonight. I'm gonna see. But yeah, that's what we got tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get into these charts. No need to waste time. Looking at SPY, going to that daily. We said we was looking for potential shorts underneath 673 to take it down to the bottom of the gap at 670, possibly down to that 669 level. If we drop down to the lower time frame to that hourly, we ended up rejecting underneath the 670 level, but we failed to make a downtrend underneath it. Market just ended up coming and filling that uptrend, came and cleared the gap, came above 673. Like we said, that's that last hour of the opening session, and that's when it pushed above the 673 level. The shorts we was looking for was if we ended up opening below 670 or 673, we was looking for that downtrend to continue to come down to this daily gap, which it just gapped down into it in the pre-market. So basically, it already did this trade that we was looking for by gapping down in the pre-market. So after that, honestly, once I seen us gap down this morning, I was like, it basically did our trade. I was looking for them longs. The very first trade we took this morning was the longs. And it was on M&Q though. It was on M&Q. Of course, it wasn't on SPY because we don't usually trade options during the day. During the beginning of the week. But I took them longs like soon at the beginning of the day. Didn't really pan out how we wanted it to, and we ended up catching shorts, and then we ended up catching longs later on, towards the end of the day, off stream. Now going to that daily, looking at the daily on SPY, we were in a downtrend, still is in a downtrend. So it's still technically a downtrend, but we had a high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Then we made another lower low today. On this Monday count, we ended up making another lower low. So we solidified that 687.09 level. That's our new lower high. If market want to stay in the downtrend, it has to stay underneath that 687.09 level. Now, we made a lower low and came to a daily gap, but what did we end up doing? We closed above one daily gap, closed above a second daily gap, and closed inside the third daily gap with a green candle. That is telling us what market is looking to what? Move to the upside. It is moving, is looking for some type of high. Now, will it be a lower high and we continue this downtrend, or will it be leading us to potentially a higher high and breaking this downtrend? That's the question. But overall, we know we end up closing green. Market is looking to move up. Now, by it failing to close above this daily gap at 679.92, I do expect some type of pullback before it trying to retest that 679.92 level. So that's probably more so what we'll be looking for. Some type of slight pullback. When the uptrend form, we might be looking to go long on SPY. Okay. Now, for the shorts though, if we want to stay with this downtrend, if we want to stay with the downtrend, we need to see what? A red daily candle. A red daily candle will lead us to believing that, hey, it should come back and make another lower low. We should be coming back down to 662 area. Okay. So if we get a red daily candle, I'm definitely liking them shorts. Try them shorts again and see if we can get back down to that 662 level. Okay. Going down to the hourly though, honestly, like I said, I'll look for longs if we can get back above 676. Make an uptrend above it. Look to try to take it back to these highs to retest 679 to see if we want to break on up to the upside. Right now, this hourly is an uptrend, so I'm just gonna follow this uptrend for now until it breaks. So we got higher high, higher low, higher high. One green candle should be leading us to potentially a new higher high. Okay, that is what we'll be looking for. I would prefer to take it off of these gaps though. Okay, prefer to take it off of these gaps. All right, so that's pretty much kind of what we'll be looking for. If we want, like I said, if we want shorts, we want to see it underneath 676. Make a downtrend underneath there. Take it down to 673. If we can keep that downtrend going, we can break that low down there. Hold up. Break this low over here at 668.09. Then we'll break this uptrend for the time being on the hour. Okay, and then also for the daily, I forgot to mention that. My bad, y'all. That daily, we did break that solidified low right here at 66922. That was that key spot that we was looking for. That was the last solidified low we had. Or the most recent solidified low we had, higher low we had. And it broke it. It broke it today, but it failed to close below. So we're trying to see what it's trying to do. Is it going to be an uptrend to go back up? Or is it going to come back and retest and try to break it again? Going to QQQ. So that's pretty much all for SPY. QQQ. Same thing. We made that lower low. We broke that low at 591.87. But we end up closing green, and QQQ kind of look a little bit more cleaner with its break because it's not inside the daily gap. Versus with SPY, it was inside the daily gap. It looked like we could potentially retest and then go back up and try to test these 610s. That's pretty much the trade I'm looking for QQQ. Is a retest either of 606 or even if it come inside here, if it come down to 602, if it make an uptrend, then I'll look for it to come try to take that 607 once again. Okay, so it's really not hard of what we try to see or try to do. Okay, keep it plain and simple. We don't need to try to make it harder than it need to be. Okay, Literally the same thing with SPY. We're gonna just follow the trend, whatever the trend is. Okay. Going to M&Q. Let's look at the daily. M&Q daily end up closing green as well and sweeping the lows already. It swept the lows at 24,240. I told y'all that was our key level, one of our key levels. We had like 3 key levels. We had 24,449.25, 24,240, and then I said that 24,153. Ended up breaking all 3 levels. It did fail to close below all 3 levels. So, we gotta look and see. Do market want to build an uptrend to go back up and retest the 24,495 area? They build an uptrend on that daily. That's where I'm expecting us to go retest at least this daily gap at 24,385. 25,385. Looking at the daily, it is in a downtrend. Last solidified level is that 495 level. So if we want to stay in the downtrend, we gotta stay underneath this 25,495 level. Okay. Let's set an alert in case it breaks it. We know downtrend getting broken. Okay. Oh, I don't need no bar close. I just want to cross. Once per bar. Yeah, just cross it. Alright. For the bears, really just want to see red candle come. Red candle come. You really want red, green, then another red. Because if you look at this section, we had higher high, then we made a lower low. So it's kind of like indecisive on this most recent section. So you will want to see a low, high, lower low. Then we'll be more determined for them shorts. Looking at the hourly though, hourly on M&Q, it's in the uptrend. Right now, just gotta follow the trend. Gotta follow that trend. It did give us a green candle. This green candle, that we ended up getting on this hourly would have been a nice long entry to potentially try to go take to these highs or take to the daily gap, whichever one you wanted to target. Well, it already came to the daily gap, so it is a chance that it could try to reverse here, but it could be also trying to go take out them highs. Just gotta see, okay? Yeah, that is honestly, we're just gonna follow the trend. Whatever trend M&Q got, we following that. Same thing like with QQQ and SPY. Going over to MYM. And that's something I need to tell y'all. I forgot to tell y'all this. Man, I was so upset, y'all. If y'all was on stream earlier, I told y'all I was taking MYM on my Ninja Trader account, my live Ninja Trader account. Bruh, I literally ended the stream, looked at my charts. Looked at my Ninja Trader P&L. And I'm like, dang, why is my P&L for my live account the exact same when I know I'm already up? I was only up like $40. I'm like, bruh, I'm up $40 on my trades, right? Man, I go look. I on the chart, like, so with Ninja Trader, you can log in and connect to your live account. But when you go to your charts, you gotta switch to that account. And I did not switch to that account, and we had did back testing on Friday or Saturday, and I still had my sim account uploaded. So the money I made was on my dang sim account, y'all. I was so dang mad. Swear I was. I was like, bruh, how we do that with the sim account? But that's what it was. We ended up doing it on the sim account. So I did get a couple more trades after the fact. Just like 2 trades. Made quick little $20, and I said, it is what it is. I'm not finna try to force nothing. Like, yeah, we literally was undefeated. No losses. Beautiful trades. And it was on the sim account. I was mad, man, but it's okay though. It'd be all right because, like we said, yes, today's price action was not the best, anyways. So I ain't really too mad. Now, if it would have been like a day, I would have made $200-300. I would have been mad though. But yeah, MYM though. Looking at MYM daily, it ended up closing green. It's also it did make a lower low. Did make a lower low. Well, it been made a low. It been had a lower low. But it's pulling back right now. It's making some type of high. We don't know if it's gonna be a higher high, lead us to a higher high, or will it be a lower high? Really, for the Bears, all y'all want to see is a red candle on a daily. And y'all like the shorts to come back down to this low at 46,333. For the Bulls, honestly, you only can trade based off of the hourlies right now. I mean, we do got a green daily candle, but it's not an uptrend, so I say just follow it whenever the hourly is in the uptrend if you want to be bullish. Okay, for the Bears, last solidified level is right here at 48,915. Y'all don't want to see market go above there because then it's starting to break y'all downtrend. Okay. We do got a gap sitting here. I really don't want to mark that gap because it's so close to the next gap, but I'm going to mark it though. We're going to mark it. Got a daily gap between 48,266 and 48,126. Okay. For the Bulls, let's try down to the hourly, see what y'all got. High, low, higher, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Potentially higher low. We gotta go break that high. Okay. That's the next target right there. At 47,922. Okay. Switch this to orange. Boom. So honestly, we just gonna follow whatever the trend is. Same thing like with Spine QQQ. Alright. I think that's it with those. Option wise, I really don't touch these until Wednesday. We could look at Neo. Neo finna come out though. We should looked at Neo today. I forgot to go check it out. Where is it? I sure forgot until I just seen that earning report. Where is it at? No, we got it on here somewhere. We literally just looked at it last night. Here it is. I sure forgot. We was supposed to take it up to $5. We was supposed to take it up to $5. Dang it. That was my fault, y'all. I can't even be mad at nobody. Because I literally said it on Sunday. I said, oh yeah, we going to take Neo. And I just forgot to look at it today. Literally, because we was like, we can see it going up to take this high out. At least try to take it up to $5. And it's literally there already before the earnings. But it's okay. I mean, it might give us an opportunity. Maybe we can get a pullback and then try to get back in. Because it could, like we said, we could see it potentially shooting up to around at 550. Where was that? Around 540, 550 area. So, and we said we are like a whole Neo for like a couple months. Because that monthly also was bullish, I think. Or potentially can be bullish. Yeah, come up to this daily gap. I mean, this monthly gap. It's going to retest this 520s though. That would look like retested these 520. Dang, I ain't gonna lie, man. We tripping. We should have took them long. I just wasn't paying attention to it today. Who else we got? Oracle. Now we can get an Oracle because theirs don't come out till after the close, so we could catch Oracle potentially. Oracle. I think I said I was a little hesitant on Oracles. Got high, low, higher, high. I wish this was probably a red counter to be honest, so we can have new high, low. It's green. Might be trying to push up to that 160s. It's tricky. I'm looking at 4 hour. Low, high, lower, low, downtrend. Maybe if we break this tomorrow and close above it, we got 153 on the 4 hour. I think I might try to take it to that 160 mark. So from 154 to 160. And then maybe them earnings can push us up to the 165. It just depends. Just depends. I don't know. I don't know about Oracle because I already know them contracts gonna cost way more just because of the earnings. I don't know. We probably had to hold off on Oracle, wait till the earnings actually come out. But that Neo, we was supposed to grab that, man. I ain't gonna cap. We were supposed to grab the Neo, bro. We were supposed to grab that Neo. But yeah, that's it, man. Ain't finna hold y'all look too long. That's all we looking for tomorrow. So yeah, catch y'all in the morning, man. And I might have to start the stream a little bit later than normal. Might be starting right at 9 a.m. We'll have to see. Okay. Well, y'all have a good one. Your boy Keys out.